Welcome to Fenway Park. David Korzeniowski joined alongside Danny LaRose. It's the Fenway workout for all 10 teams in the Cape League. And Danny, what a beautiful sight here, and it couldn't be a better day.
I mean, come on, we're right by the pesky pole right here, so you can sign your name. We saw the whole Bourne team signing their names, and I don't know, for a lot of these guys, for us, I mean, it's our second year here, and we're still coming in here. You're like a kid. You're like a kid at his first baseball game. We show up here, I sit in every seat I can. I'm behind the dugout, I'm up in left field, I want to go to the Monster, and everywhere you go, you want to sit everywhere. These players get to go on the field, they get to jog everywhere. We're out there talking to them. I don't know, it's just everything about it is so cool, and it's just such a dream come true for us, for the players out there. I mean, imagine having a catch at Fenway Park. I mean, that's not many people can say they've done that.
You use the word dream, Danny, and I feel like that's how everyone here feels when they get on the field at Fenway Park, because for so many of these players and interns alike, this is a childhood dream to be here and to be at Fenway Park. For one, Hayden Cantrell, a Red Sox fan, his second year at Fenway. Katie Florio talked to him about what it's like to be here today.
Thanks, guys. Katie Florio here with Hayden Cantrell at Fenway Park. And Hayden, to make things better, I was just told that you are a Red Sox fan.
Yeah, I've been a Red Sox fan for a long time.
Now, as a kid, you dream of playing college baseball. You guys make it to that level. And then the next dream is making it professionally, making it to the bigs. To be on a field like this working out today, what's that like?
Oh, it's really special, and it just shows you how close you are, yet so far you are from getting here. But as a kid, like I was telling the guys earlier, I still have like a Red Sox bedspread back home since I was like 8. So being able to come out here and my family thinks it's cool, and just get to tell my friends, if maybe I don't get to play in the bigs one day, I'll get to say I played in some big league parks.
Your second time with this workout with Falmouth, does it ever get old?
No, it doesn't get old. It doesn't get old just being with the guys every day, but Fenway doesn't get old for sure. I mean, this atmosphere is nice, empty stadium, so the balls are loud, grass is really nice. I can literally go on and on.
I know, for sure, a beautiful stadium, and so many iconic players have played here as well. When you think back, who is one Red Sox player that you would want to emulate? I
don't know about emulate. I don't know if I'd want to emulate Manny Ramirez, but he's been my favorite player growing up. He was kind of funny. He was always fun to watch. But he also cared about his craft, and maybe I don't want to be as goofy as he was, but he definitely did teach me one or two things about having fun with the game.
Thank you, Hayden. Enjoy the day. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, guys. And you heard about how it's every child's dream to play here at Fenway Park. It's also every child's dream to win a World Series at the professional level. Right behind us, a little bit out of our shot, is the 2018 World Series flag. The Red Sox reigning champions of professional baseball. And Danny, a couple Commodores have done it at the collegiate level.
Yeah, reigning champion Troy Clonch, current Commodore catcher, also at Oregon State. He won in 2018, the same year that the Red Sox won it professionally. Year before, Austin Langworthy with the Florida Gators. He won in 2017. So a couple of guys with some bling that they're bringing to Falmouth. I'm sure they would love in a couple of years to be able to win one with a professional team as well. But hey, that's so cool. I mean, to first of all be practicing at Fenway Park, to be impressing some scouts, and also to say that you've got some hardware yourself. Every kid's dream is to be playing wiffle ball in his backyard. He's the one coming up Game 7 of the World Series. Well, they've got a couple College World Series under their belts.
The Commodores just won the 2019 College World Series, the Vanderbilt Commodores, of course. Last year it was the Oregon State Beavers, and Katie Florio talked to Troy Clonch. Katie?
Mark and Troy, you're used to big stages. Just last year you won a national championship with Oregon State. Now we're standing on the field of the reigning World Series champs. Does this bring you back to your days as a young kid when those are the kinds of things that you dream about?
Yeah, it definitely does. Getting to hit BP on this field and kind of just being out there and standing in places where your childhood heroes stood is a really cool experience.
Just mentioned you just took BP behind us, did a couple other workouts in the outfield. Take me through what all you guys have done so far.
Yeah, so far we ran the 60-yard dash, came in, played a little catch, took infield, outfield. Us catchers, we did our pop times, and then we're hitting BP right now.
I know you're from California. Who was your team growing up?
Oddly enough, the Red Sox. Yeah, I been a big Red Sox fan since I was little. I got to come here when I was 12 years old, and then I actually just came back here Monday, and it was cool. I remembered everything. It was a really cool experience.
Thank you, Troy. Guys, back to you.
we're moving around. We're now on the first base side dugout, sitting on the dugout like a mascot would, and I like what Troy had to say. In order to win a championship, though, in order to fulfill these lifelong dreams, got to have good coaches. And the Falmouth Commodores have 4 fantastic coaches. Jeff Trundy at the head coach, Mike Lantry, Ryan Eiley, Brett Becker. For Eiley, it's his first year coming to Fenway. Trundy, his 21st year. And just every single time you walk through that tunnel, to see his face lights up like a little kid's, also get to see all of his players and them able to fulfill their passions, to live out their dreams playing on Fenway, playing on the Cape. I mean, it's awesome to see year after year.
Yeah, no question. And especially with Jeff Trundy, right? He looks like a proud dad every year. He's got his backpack on. He's always smiling, very calm and composed. But you can tell that this day, this season, this team means a lot to him. No question about it.
Katie Florio caught up with Jeff Trundy to talk all about the fanfare that goes into this very special day. Katie.
Coach, you've been through this day numerous times. Does it ever get old?
No, not at all. Not at all. I always look forward to it, and the best part obviously is seeing the players be able to come up here, and some that have never even seen the stadium. So it's just an awesome day.
Now the Cape League, this league provides so much exposure and opportunities for these players. What can a day like this with scouts in the stands and just the atmosphere in general do for these guys?
Well, it can do a lot, actually, probably even more than they realize, to be honest. But hopefully they don't think too much about that and just go out and have fun and enjoy the game and the place that they're playing at. But there's no question. I mean, past history, we've been in here for workouts, and guys have gone on to be drafted by the Red Sox themselves. So, for them to get a up close and personal look at these guys is important for them, and it's important for our guys as well.
What are some of the reactions and the feedback you get from your players each year after this day?
No, they just love it. I love it when they first walk into the stadium and they're all smiles. And I always use this as kind of a reference, so to speak. And I don't mean it in a bad way, for sure. But it's kind of like they revert back to their little league days. They're all smiles and laughing and just loving playing baseball.
It's a gorgeous day, a beautiful ballpark, so iconic. What is your favorite part about the Fenway workout each year?
The kids, without question. It's like just something that I think they'll always remember, be memorable for them forever. And, hey, maybe, who knows, some of these guys may get a chance to play here professionally someday. But for some of them, that dream's not necessarily going to become reality. So this is something they can always look back on and say, hey, I was out on Fenway working out.
Thank you, Coach. Guys, back to you.
David Korzeniowski, Danny LaRose. So we've talked a lot about the fun and games and the fanfare and Fenway Park and childhood dreams. But Danny, this is also a really important day for these guys to show off in front of professional scouts.
It's a really important day. Over 100 scouts, according to the official CCBL, coming into Fenway Park to see everybody showing off their skills at BP. And I was thinking to myself, what could they see during batting practice that they don't see every day during a game? Well, according to Zach DeLoach, the outfielder from Texas A&M who plays for the Commodores, it's a lot. Things like topspin, consistent swings, lot of line drives, hard contact. So what if you could put one over the green monster? They want to see you put 10 into right back to the pitcher, show off that you've got your timing down. There are so many things that just a casual fan doesn't see, that the non-college baseball players wouldn't be able to know, but that they're able to know, that the scouts are able to pick up on. So despite all the fun and games that it is and all the fanfare of it, there's still a lot to work on and to show off to these scouts.
So with a different angle and a different spin, we brought in a different face and Tony Bianco talking to one of the Red Sox scouts. Tony?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Ray Fagnan. And Ray, can you tell me a little bit about your position with the Red Sox?
I'm the Northeast Regional Scouting Supervisor, so I'm responsible for New England, New York, New Jersey, Canada. And it's part of my territory. I'm here, so I've kind of, over the years, kind of helped develop, coordinate this event with the rest of our scouting staff. And also, Major League Baseball and the Cape's got involved, and it's turned into a really good annual event that the Cape really embraces. It has huge value to the Major League Scouts here, and it's a day that we really look forward to.
Okay, now can you tell me, as a scout, what is something that allows guys to stand out in a situation like this where there's so many people here trying to impress the scouts?
Well, first of all, there's no variables here. They run the 60. They take infield on a really good infield, somebody good hitting fungo, and batting practice. So the value of this is a typical day at the Cape, you go see a game, you hope maybe you get batting practice, you may or may not get infield practice, you may or may not get an opportunity to see the player run, but today you get to see all that stuff. So the rest of the summer, when you're going to see games, you don't have to worry about getting there 3 hours ahead of time seeing batting practice. You've been able to evaluate their raw power, you've been able to evaluate their arm strength, you've been able to evaluate their running speed. So you just see games and concentrate on that, but there's no variables here and just a level playing field.
And now, running this event, what are some of the biggest challenges that you've faced, and what are some of the best changes that you think you've made?
Well, just coordinating the schedule. The biggest thing is the Cape League is completely on board. MLB's on board, so it's crossing our fingers every year to have a good weather day, which this is literally perfect. And we get all the players. So the challenges are just, like I said, crossing your fingers, hoping the weather's good, because it gets better every year. Everybody completely cooperates. The stadium staff is great. You can't say enough about the grounds crew, and so it's just everybody gets pushed, everybody pulls together and makes it work, which is great.
Perfect weather, a little sweaty though. And then the last question is, how do you feel like your relationship with the Cape League has developed over the 13 years that we've been doing this event?
The biggest thing, and specifically where it's improved the most, is the Cape has really, really embraced this event, and they see that it's tremendously beneficial to their players, and it's a win-win for everybody. And we get to show off the ballpark. It's big to the host families. The host families get to come to Fenway Park, see their guys play. So it's just turned into a great event.
Well, Ray, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Danny, David, back to you.
We're back where we started, out in right field by the pesky pole. And we've heard so many cool conversations. We've seen so much today. Danny, what are some of your final thoughts?
I mean, even my second year taking this all in, it's just incredible. I think Hayden Cantrell would tell you the same thing. Austin Langworthy, his third year, would tell you the same thing. To be able to step on this field, to be able to be in these seats that, many of us have never sat in before, standing right next to the pesky pole. I mean, this is just incredible just to take in this ballpark. Wish we could do this at every historic ballpark. Wish we could go down to the Bronx and do it. Wish we could go out to Wrigley and do it. Unfortunately, it's only Fenway, but hey, who am I to complain? I mean, every player coming out here so happy, every one of us so happy to be able to do this, and hey, some of those guys put up some pretty good swings too.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Barron Radcliffe and Tyler Ross both with home runs over the monster. Some other guys looked really smooth, and we'll see where guys end up, Danny, because last year, who did we see?
Hey, you never know what's going to happen after Fenway Day. Cameron Cannon from Arizona, he was a first day pick from the Boston Red Sox just a couple months after he put on a show at Fenway Day. He himself put a home run over the monsters. So you never know what's going to happen. Cameron Cannon going to be playing on this field, patrolling third base in just 5-6 years, if not sooner. And just a couple months ago, just about a year ago, he was on this field trying to impress some scouts still playing college ball. So you never know what's going to happen, what Commodore is going to end up where.
The 2019 Falmouth Commodores, no matter what's in their future, they know that this will be a day to remember, whether they play in the MLB and get to touch this field again with a packed Fenway Park, or if their baseball days will end after college or in the minor leagues, we don't know. But nonetheless, they can say that they were all here on June 27th, 2019, and got to experience the Fenway workout for the Cape League. For Danny LaRose, I'm David Korzeniowski. For Katie Florio and Tony Bianco and all of our wonderful interviews, thank you so much for joining us. Stay tuned to our social media for the rest of this Falmouth Commodores season.